Hi guys, this is my first video I'm ever going to do about the layman getting involved in cryptocurrency, specifically Pulse X. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for everybody. But the problem with crypto at the moment, it seems so far away from the average guy who's got maybe £100 a month to spare. But that is all about to change with a project called Pulse X. Now, I know this seems like rocket science at the moment, but I'm going to share my screen and do some diagrams, and I'll talk you through the process. So I'll go to my whiteboard. So I'll get the stuff out of the way. At the moment, most people have heard of Bitcoin. And some of you may have heard of Ethereum. I'll just put it as ETH. But that's about it. That's about the average person may have heard. Probably 60% of the population may have heard about this, but have no idea how to do it. And maybe 10% have heard about this. But there are thousands of cryptocurrencies and thousands of exchanges. Now, I'm going to change my color. If we see Bitcoin as a car, okay, so Bitcoin's a car, and Ethereum is a gas, or the fuel that runs the car. And then we have a thing called Uniswap. I expect maybe 1% of the people have heard of Uniswap. This is an exchange, or let's call it, and there's something else, let's call it a dealership, where you buy and sell cars. My pen's working. It's got a sort of funny problem at the moment, doesn't it? So that says dealer. Well, there's something new that's about to start. Pulse X, or Pulse Chain, is, let's do it slowly, so we'll do it in a different color, so green. So a coin called Hex is the car. The fuel is called Pulse Chain. And the exchange is called Pulse X. The problem with the average person getting into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and using Uniswap, the gas fees are astronomical. So it's okay if you're a billionaire, a millionaire, or got thousands. But when I first started, which was a couple of years ago, it's not a long, long time ago, and I am an old guy to be doing this. I bought in, use a different color now. I bought in Ethereum because I need to use that to buy other coins and transact. I bought in for £300. And by the time I paid gas fees, my investment was 180. So I had lost 40% on buying in. That is too much. If you're an average guy and you got $50 to buy in, you've just done 20 quid on the fees. That's too much. This is where Pulse Chain and Pulse X changes everything. I'll go through a demonstration in a minute. But if you're buying in for £300, when you transfer onto Pulse Chain, to transfer it, to buy $10 of another coin to see what it's like, will cost you pennies. Less than 5p, less than 2p. That makes it viable for the average person to swap, to trade, to learn. Now, the average person has no idea how to get into this market. Where do I buy Bitcoin? Where do I go? Well, what you really want is you want to be in a decentralized wallet. basically, if you go to an exchange like Binance, you may have heard that, Coinbase, you do not own the rights to that account. You're buying the coin, but they're holding it. Now, there is something called MetaMask. This is a DeFi wallet. Look up MetaMask, download the app. It'll have a little fox logo, you'll see it. There, you can open an account and you can buy Ethereum with your money from your bank. Then you can buy a coin called Hex and you leave it sitting there until Pulse Chain goes live. It may go live in the next week, it may go live in the next month, it may go live in the next 2 months. For any coins you buy with Ethereum through MetaMask and you leave sit in your account, you don't want to leave it in Ethereum. I'll explain why in a minute, but you want to buy Hex because when Pulse Chain goes live, your coins will be doubled. You'll have the same amount of coins on MetaMask in Ethereum as in MetaMask Pulse Chain. So I'll just stop sharing this for a minute. There we go, stop share. Oh, it's hidden under there. Right, and I'll share again. I'll look in and I'll share the screen again. And I'll go to this one, sharing that screen, and it's got everything I'm looking at. So if I go to my MetaMask, okay. I should already be on there. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. I can't see it because it's under my picture. This is my MetaMask, okay? I've signed up. When you sign up, you will get an account. You go through the process, and this won't belong to me, Jeremy White. This account number, which is completely unique, will be given a 12-word seed phrase. Those 12 words are unique to you and that account. The only person that can open that account, recover your coins if you can't forget your password, is the person who holds that 12-word seed phrase. You do not copy and paste it on your computer. You write it down on paper and you store it, maybe 2 copies. One where you know it is and one to a trusted friend that you know is not going to run off with your finances. You do not want to take screenshots. You do not want to take a picture on your mobile phone because whoever sees that owns your coins. And you are taking full responsibility for your finances. When you put your money in the bank, you're giving up responsibility for it. The bank takes full responsibility. Here, you have responsibility. So, when you've opened your MetaMask account, it will start up here. It will be in the Ethereum mainnet. So this is my practice account, so it's got a little bit of ETH in there and not much. You will have this, and this is the only 2 coins I've got in there. If I spread the screen, expand the view, there you go. Where has it gone now? We'll draw that down a bit. There you go. This is the coins I've got. I've transferred them all over to another wallet, but this is my practice wallet, okay? So we'll take that back over there. Once you've got this, and you've got Ethereum in there, you will want to swap it. I haven't got enough on here to do it, but you'll swap your Ethereum, select a token. I'll personalize thanks, enable smart transactions, lovely. Select a token. There's lots of choice. It'll go down. And because I've used this before, this should mana, this should be Hex. It's not there. You want to put in Hex. There you go. And whatever Ethereum you've got, always confirm your token. I don't have very much, I'm sure. I'll try and transfer it now. There we go, $21. Will it let me buy any Hex? Let's drag this over, let's get this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. So because Ethereum is the gas, You can't use all of him. I don't think I've got enough in there to buy anything, but we'll just try points. What have I got? 0.1, which is $18. Will it let me buy 18 advanced options? Probably not saying I've got enough in there. Okay. Slippage. This is the rate you're getting. So we're going to go smart transaction is on, swap review, probably says I haven't got enough Ethereum. So there you go. Look, estimated gas fee is $16.38 on a $21 transaction, right? That's why Ethereum isn't good. So we're not going to bother with that now. I'm now going to show you. I will do another one about connecting your MetaMask to Pulse Chain, but I'll go to my Pulse Chain account. This is my Pulse Chain account. That same wallet is connected. I have to, if I press connect wallet, it'll ask me to switch network. So MetaMask. There you go. It will confirm over here. Switch network. Now I'm onto the Pulse Chain. So do you remember how much the fees were? So my balance is 309 PLS. So it should give us a dollar value. So I'll go in here and I'll put 300 PLS, which is $1.50. And I want to change it into 981 PLX, which is, these are very small amounts because it's a test net. So 1 PLX equals 3 cents. Yeah. So, and we swap it. Do you remember the fees on the last one? $16 on a 21 transaction. Confirm swap, price, impact fee, liquidity provider fee, 1.7 PLS. Okay, which is, it's not even a cent. Okay, accept, price has been updated. I'll go through, confirm swap, waiting for confirmation. So I've spent 300 swapping 300 PLS for 981 PLSX, and it cost me 1.3 PLS. There we go. So I have to confirm. Add PLSX to MetaMask. I'll close that because it's already there. So that transaction gone through. And if you look up here, what Pulse is at the moment, that's what I've got left. Price. So what have I got here? So PLSX at the moment is 1/10 of a dollar, of a cent, sorry, 1/10 of a cent. If I go to PLS, I'll swap these round. So I want to swap from PLS to Pulse. So I want to swap. So if I swap 5, okay. So for 5 PLS, which is 1/10 of a dollar, a cent, sorry, 1/10 of a cent, I'll get 1.5 PLS. You remember what my fee was for that transaction? 1.3 PLS. So 5 1/1000ths of a dollar, so half a penny, was the fee I was charged. This is why this will be the future. Once you've downloaded this and you go backwards and forwards and you start with exchanging and just buying and selling coins, this is a test net. This is still available until the Pulse Chain launches. It gives you a chance to go in, to start doing it, to download stuff. I will do another video of downloading PulseX to your computer, how to get a Proton Mail account, how to open MetaMask. But anyone who's interested in this and wants to know more about how this will change our lives, please direct message me or put a comment in and I will make another video. I am going to run over this all again. So I'm going to go back, swap this. I'm going to not forget that for now. I'm going to go back to my stop sharing. We are going to go back to the main page. I'm going to share this again. I'm going to draw it. The steps are, we're going to forget about this. We're going to clear this. This was just explained. Bitcoin is a car. Ethereum is the gas and the fuel. Uniswap is a dealership. Hex is the car. Pulse chain is the fuel. So if this one's petrol or gasoline, this one's diesel. And Pulse X is the dealership. What's going on with that? I don't know. I've tried to download it several times. It's gone crazy. Okay, dealership. Right, so remember the fees. This Ethereum fee was terrible. This Pulse chain fee is so cheap. Most important thing is you have a MetaMask. Go to metamask.com and download the app. It will have the Fox logo there. Open it up. The 12-word phrase that will be your king, you keep safely in written, not on the internet. You pick a password that only you know, not so complicated that you're going to forget it, but it must be hard to break. Then when that's all done, you go on MetaMask and you buy Ethereum connecting a debit or a credit card. As much as you're willing to do, what you can afford without getting upset. This is all for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. This is just something that I discovered 2 years ago for a friend of mine, and it is changing my life and the prospects in my life and security for my old age, because I am getting old. Right, so you want to go onto MetaMask, then you buy Ethereum, and then you swap that Ethereum for Hex, which is the car. You leave it sitting there until Pulse Chain launches. Then you transfer that money to the Pulse part of your dealership, the Pulse chain, not the Ethereum chain, and then you can deal backwards and forwards for pennies in the dollar and learn these skills. We'll talk about other things that are really important about staking, liquidity, and farming. It gets quite involved, but at the very basic level, you want to do this and swap backwards and forwards. Okay, I hope this has helped, and I hope this gives you some clarity to the world of crypto. Even this, I'm looking at it, seems a bit involved, but please question me if you want me to know more or explain more. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope it's helped you and open a window or a doorway to the world of cryptocurrency.